Hi everyone, my name is Amy Fan West. I'm here with
Phong Tran.
Phong Tran. And so thank you for joining us on episode 6 of Conservative Talk. And today we have very interesting stuff that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And why don't we touch base on the first one?
No, I want to on the first one. I would like to say congratulations, Mike Garcia, who
Yes.
flipped the 25 district on
25th.
Los Angeles. 20 years more than 20 years, right?
Exactly. More than 20 years it's been Democrat
Control. That's it.
Exactly.
Okay. Now we flip.
Exactly. And not only that, good for the GOP in California is that we also have the state Senate.
Yes.
So the state Senate, Melissa Melendez.
Yeah, Melissa Melendez.
Melendez. She actually won the same night with Mike Garcia because it's special election.
Yeah.
So it's a red waves are coming. And this is what November is going to be like. So
Yeah,
it's
I
very
hope so.
exciting.
I hope so because
Yes.
I know the red going to be back the wave, big wave, and then I think is hopefully we can flip the house.
Yes, and the plan with the GOP this coming election is take back the House, secure the U.S. Senate,
Yes.
keep it, and then also secure a local office and change some of those, and then also to take back some of the Assembly and Senate
And
state
the governor
seats.
too.
And the governor, but that's be another 4 years because I think he has
No,
another 3
in
years.
this year they have some of governor they have to.
Oh, yeah, other
building back.
states.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's why.
yes.
Hopefully we have the good wave from red.
Yes, I know, and I think we will because I think a lot of Americans are waking up. On my campaign page for Amy Fan West for Congress, a lot of Democrats even come and talk to me and message on there saying, you know what, I am so disappointed in my party, Democrat Party, and I'm leaving. I'm voting red. I'm
But you know
voting-
what? I've been shocked when the Los Angeles County. Most of them they Democrat.
Yes.
Most of them.
Yes.
Okay, this is the first time we flip that seat in the Los
Exactly.
Angeles County.
Exactly. And as you know, Los Angeles is full of Democrats.
Full.
But for us to flip that is impressive.
Yes.
Yeah, and not only that, California is legalized ballot harvesting. So, I mean, for us to do that, to flip that seat, that is beyond a miracle.
All right.
Okay? So, yes.
Okay, so that's a good news for this week. But we have another controversy topic about the lift the lockdown or unlift the lockdown. And right now, Gavin Nelson he tried to buy more time, extend the lockdown. And you know
Exactly.
what? Yesterday in Los Angeles, they said they going to extend until August.
Yes, I heard that. And the thing is that, see, this is a problem. We never seen government has been more powerful than now, okay? They have used their power and control and they want it. They're craving for that power. So the governor to mayor of LA, all of them want that power to control the people and to dictate them. And for us as American, this is a free country.
That's why
That's
they
not going to
trying-
fly by with the American people.
They try to crash the economy before the election,
Exactly.
so they can win something. All right.
Exactly. And they're desperate. They're very desperate. So back to with the Constitution, under code section 242 of Title 18, make it a crime for a person to act under color of any law to willfully deprive a person of a right or privilege protected by the Constitution or the law of the United States. So this right now with the lockdown, they're intruding on our constitutional rights. And so I want you, the people, to realize if any cops come to you, state to them that Section 242, Title 18, make it illegal for people to deprive your rights, okay, of your constitutional rights. So quote that because you can fight them.
You know what? I think in California they have two things: is the violation the Constitution. The first one, like you said, they cannot take the right from us, right?
Exactly.
And number two, I believe that Gavin Newsom he just signed the executive order for vote by mail.
Yeah.
That's what that also violation the Constitution because state they do not have that right.
Exactly.
Because that belong to federal.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
By the Constitution,
Yes.
if you change something on the election, whatever,
Exactly.
that's belong to the federal,
Exactly.
the FEC.
Yes.
Not you don't have that right. You don't have that authorized to sign the executive order.
Exactly.
I think it's the violation of the Constitution too.
Exactly. And right now, as you realize, the Democrat has been wanting control so bad to manipulate people. And not a lot of us, as we the people, we forgot what our rights are and what we have under our Constitution. So today we want to remind the people that you guys have more rights and more power than the government. So, as recently we know Elon Musk, right? He's with Tesla. And he stated that it's unfair for his corporation to be shut down during this lockdown. And so he revolt, right? So he kind of reopened, and so the county of Alameda just said,
and right now he said he willing to get in jail.
Exactly. And they let him open.
Yeah, he opened now. And yesterday he wrote a letter to say thanks to all the employee, come back and work.
That's amazing.
And President Trump also sent a tweet to him.
Yes.
Say congratulations.
Yes, and I'm so happy that he has the courage and the boldness to say, I'm going to stand up for my constitutional rights and my freedom. And so I feel like Elon Musk have money backing him up because he's billionaire.
Billionaire.
But we the people are more of us. Right?
But
There's
you know what?
More of
That's
us,
why
and we can rise up together.
That's why I said if you want to anti the lockdown, you have to base on the Constitution. Because based on the Constitution, they cannot have the authorized to take out of your right.
Exactly, they can't.
And they cannot sign any executive order to interfere the voter.
Exactly, and this is the thing. This might be a provocative thought. Maybe you might agree with this. And I think a lot of people, our audience, most of them agree with it. So this is the thing. I'm thinking, as we know, our constitutional rights protect our freedom, right? To work, to provide for our family. And it's unlawful what the state of California is doing and many other Democrat states, the governors are doing. I believe we, as majority, the people, rise up and start doing our daily thing, okay? I'm not saying let's be careless, okay? And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about our rights and standing up for freedom. The thing is that if all of us go to do it in California, and in California we have a law, zero bail. You remember that?
Yeah, zero bail.
So basically, if they're gonna where are they gonna lock us all up, right? They're gonna let us out. And not only that, but that's making a statement that all of us are fighting for our rights and our freedom, and that the government are working for us, we the people, not the other way around.
I believe we have to go two other ways. The first thing is you have to walk out. And you have to voice your voice in the street and anti the lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
Number two, okay, we have to talk to the law firm, and we can sue the state because they violation the Constitution. Based on that, so we can ask the law firm to doing that. I believe they have some law firm in San Diego, and some law firm around the beach. They suing. Gavin Newsom. Yes.
So with your 2 points that you stated, we already have that. We have people doing rally and protests already in California. And not only that, tomorrow, May 14th, they're having a rally of all business in California. It's going to reopen their business tomorrow as well. So the thing is that this is a decision where we American has to decide for ourselves. And I believe that for us, we came from a communist regime, okay? So we understand the hardship and what it means if we can lose a life and can die, right?
Yes.
But in America, we enjoy this prosperity.
Yes,
that we
have everything.
Yeah, that we kind of lose this heroic fighting spirit. Okay? Because I think we have been so accustomed to enjoy this freedom that we forget what it means to be heroic, to fight, to be courageous, and to be bold. Because now, if we were to stand up, we'll lose our job or we can be relocated. But in Vietnam or in a communist country, China, if you rise up, you're going to be
in jail
or dead. Okay?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe dead.
And they harass you.
Exactly.
Okay?
So the thing is that we as Americans have to take inventory right now. This point in history is so vital for us American, where it's going to go in the next 10 years, okay? It's how we decide as Americans.
Right now, Buck, I believe that tomorrow and the weekend, I believe that some of the beach in California, they have more protests.
Exactly. Every weekend, I believe there's going to be a lot of protests throughout the state of California to open up. But not only that, but I noticed that the churches, there's over 5,000 churches, pastor, are going to open in California by the end of May 31st here.
And the only thing is relate to our community is the beauty and salon.
Yes.
They have been honed in the last.
I know. And see, this is, it makes me think, as coming from a communist country, who are they to dictate which business is essential and which is not? You know what I mean?
I know.
That's
I know
a very good question for Americans to think and take inventory.
Why don't you enjoy your freedom here and doing that?
Exactly. So what we can do is enjoy the freedom and fight to preserve this freedom.
Yes.
We must. Because if we don't, if we lose America, I talked to other elected officials and also those who are running as candidates for this coming 2020 election. And I asked them, I even talked to the sheriffs and stuff too. And I go, there's more of we the people. And I know that a lot of sheriffs and police are on our side, the American people's side. And they don't want to book anyone. They don't want to take anyone to jail, okay? But they're doing their job because of what is sent down from the governor. They're kind of stuck in between. It's like, am I going to lose my job?
That's why they right now they have to fight each other inside the police too.
Exactly.
Some of them,
and there's a couple of them that defy the
they
order.
fight each other about to follow the job or to follow the freedom.
Exactly.
From the right of the people. Because
exactly.
You know what? In Constitution right now, you violation. If you arrest the people who voice on the street.
Exactly.
Because you cannot take that right.
Yeah.
But
the right to assemble.
You know what? In California right now, the police is under pressure a lot because they don't want to arrest the people, I believe.
I know. I talked to them and they're on our side, but they do struggle with the debate in their mind of like, okay, am I going to lose my job? Is that a larger cost, or losing my freedom is a large cost for my rights and my children, right?
Right.
So they have this dilemma. So I think as Americans, we have this dilemma right now. We're at the crossroad where every American people, businesses to just American, we have to debate of like, okay, would we be okay to forfeit our rights? Or would we be okay to lose our job? But the thing is that as Americans, we rebuild ourselves. We invent.
But right now, you know that Democrats control California, and they have to follow the party. But the party, they propose the new stimulus budget, $3 trillion.
I know.
That's why they got that money.
Yeah.
So they don't care about lockdown or not. Because that budget to support the state and local government.
Exactly.
Right?
And it's not going to pass through the Senate, as you know.
I know. It's not going to be easy to pass on the Senate. But they believe that they're going to get that money anyway.
Yeah.
So if they get that money, they lock you down. So whenever they open, they don't care.
Exactly, because they are getting the money, right? So what we should do is request Gavin Newsom, who's getting a pay right now, all the Congress, all the Senate. And if you guys are so happy to give your money, paycheck to us, we the people, then you guys should do that, and see how...
But where the money is? I mean, the people, you want someone give you money, it's good.
Yeah.
But where the money come from?
It's from a taxpayer, but we will be continue in debt.
In the circle.
Deficit, exactly. That deficit, we're at 20-something trillion in deficit already. And now with this whole crisis, the Democrat does not care about the economy of America or American itself standing.
See?
So if it's crash, I was thinking, doesn't the Democrat think where they're going to go?
That's why I said they already asked for the budget for the stimulus budget for the house. They got the money anyway, so they don't care. Okay, I can lock down until the end of the year.
And a lot of different governor, like even Washington and Gavin Newsom, stated that we need to get the vaccine in order to open California or open Washington
And
state.
then they ask for the rental, right? So how long you support the rental? 3 months, 1 month, 3 months, or 1 year. So where the money to pay for the people rent?
Exactly, and there's no such thing. It's gonna be
It's a crazy idea.
lose. Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation.
Uh-huh.
And for us, our economy, if it continue this lockdown, we will lose economically.
Everything.
We will lose everything. So that's why I encourage to get back. Okay, we need to get back, and we need to be in I guess a new normal, you know. But we need to get back as a nation.
Tell me, after a month you lock down. You've been locked down a month, right?
Well, more
you
than a
want,
month.
You want to go out and work, or you want to stay home anymore?
Well, I want to go work.
See?
All of us want to go work because the thing is
Everybody
that,
want to go out and work. They don't want to stay home for a couple more months.
Exactly. So this is the thing. We have done rallies already as Americans in California and throughout the state, different states. We've done rally. We have constitutional lawyers file lawsuit. 12 already lawsuit against Gavin Newsom.
Yes.
Okay. So we have that. Now the next step is I challenge the American people, we the people, take inventory and think, what would your children, your family remember you as in this crossroad of history? Would you be the parents that would say, hey, you know what? I don't want to discourage any of American people, us, we the people, but I want us to think, okay? Really think deep about this, because what legacy would our children would be remembering of us? Would we fight?
Nothing if you not work out.
Exactly. If we don't rise up for such a time as this, we would remember for nothing.
Nothing.
That we're weak, okay? That we didn't have the heroic spirit and the courage to stand up and fight for our future, our children's futures, and the future of this country. So it's time, as you hear my voice today, okay? I want to encourage you to take inventory, count the costs. You know, if you lose your job, hey, we can rebuild again. That's what Americans all about, okay? You're not going to lose your life, but you can rebuild your business again. So let's do this. Every business, small business owner should rise up, from nail salon, hair salon, restaurant. Everyone stand up, and everyone has to open your job. And look, the cops doesn't want to do this, okay? And if they do it and put us in jail, we have the zero bail in California. They'll let us out. Okay, so you guys will be fine. But the majority, if there's a number of us unite together, we can make a difference. And that's powerful.
Yeah, very powerful. If you guys work out together, we united, we stand together, so we make difference.
Yes, we can. And this is the challenge. I want to challenge the American people.
I think that people love to work out and, you know, to go out and try to get back to work.
Exactly.
Like, see, you remember Elon Musk, when he asked the employee, they will it.
Exactly. And recently, yes, Elon Musk. So he defied the order in his city, and he just opened anyway.
He said he willing to get himself in the child.
Yeah.
Right.
And see, that's a courage of one man. But the thing is that, granted, he has money behind him. But we, as American people, there's more of us. And if we unite together, we are more powerful. So this is my challenge to all of us, is that we must rise together. I know there's a petition, there's a rally or a thing going on for small business tomorrow to reopen.
I believe that a lot of business reopen tomorrow, including the restaurant and some of the nail salon.
Exactly.
They want to open too because too long.
Exactly. And you know what? I want to tell you, small business owner, that I'm in 100% supportive of you want to go back to work, providing for your family. And I'm okay with that. I'm 100% supportive.
The only thing is if you reopen and then they came to arrest you or shut you down. So after that, we can sue them.
Exactly.
Based on our right in Constitution.
Our constitutional rights, we can sue them.
Yeah, we can sue them by Constitution. So don't don't be
Don't
afraid.
be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Yes, yes. And I understand, that as American, we are fearful. And I understand that fear is real, okay? Of losing your job, losing your possession. But the thing is that we have to remember our forefather, when they fought against the British, the king, they have this dilemma in their mind as well. And this provocative thought of we, the people, can rule ourselves.
Yes.
Without the king. And they went with it and they fought and they won. And America became a free country, a free nation.
That's the way we do it.
So that's how we're going to do it. And we must rise for such a time as this. This is a very crucial time in history that we can change history and that we can make our forefather so proud.
So later on, your kid asks you, what did you do on the pandemic? So at least you have legacy to answer them.
Exactly. That we stood up and we fought with all we got to defend our rights and their future. Because you know what? If you think about it, I have children, okay? I have 3 boys. And I'm fighting for them, okay? I'm fighting for them that they would not be slaves to the government, okay?
That's why you have to working hard for your family. Now this is time for you to fight for yourself.
Exactly.
Okay? That's the way. And that's the rally in California and fight for our constitution, right?
Exactly. And not only that, there's pastors there's over 5,000 pastors and churches in California are going to open by May 31st. And I'm in 100% support of their rights, because who to say they're essential or not? You know what I mean? They are reaching the emotional aspect of human.
They cannot control everything.
Exactly. So therefore, I'm in support of pastors who want to open by May 31st. And what else would be a great time to do that?
Yeah,
and great example.
But you know what? Beside the California problem, we have another good news from our president, right?
Yes.
He said that we don't need China.
We do not need China, and he stated that it costs us more money to deal with China than to not have them. Yes.
He tweeted that if we don't have associate with China, we can save about $500 billion.
Exactly.
I love it.
I love it. I mean, as you know, I already went on Trump Facebook today, and I messaged him on that saying that he didn't want China anymore. I go, absolutely correct, President, the real Donald Trump. And I go, you know what? Dealing with the CCP, I go, CCP is always a lose-lose cause, but I'm happy that we no longer need them.
Yeah, and then that means we push more harder with China in this summer.
Exactly.
After the pandemic,
exactly.
We have a lot of policy, a lot of bills making harder. And China, CCP, they have to face with a lot of challenge from US.
Exactly.
And we do not need them. Okay?
Exactly. And as a nation, we are actually self-sufficient. We have all the resource we need, the natural energy and gas and all those things.
We already prepared for last year when we had a trade war with China. And President Trump had to prepare everything for the safety, even the energy, even the product, even the medical supply. We already prepare everything, right? So in the next future, we do not need anything from them.
Exactly.
We have all the product here, and we have all our allies to provide product like Taiwan, Japan, Korea. They have everything.
Exactly.
So why we need them for?
Exactly.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting how it's all play out in this whole November election with that, and then also after. But I believe that Trump will get another 4 years, and this 4 year with Obamagate. Oh my goodness!
I love that. I love that. When he, you know what? The first time when I see his tweet, okay. I hope you guys have fun to investigation me, right? Now my turn.
Yes.
When he tweeted that, I so love it. And after that, he said, "Hey, Obamagate,
yes,
bigger than Watergate."
Exactly.
So I love it because we have to figure out what's going on in the past on the Obama administrations, right?
Exactly, 2014, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have a lot of problem. How much he paid for Iran?
Yep,
okay,
Obama.
$1 billion. Okay, and then how much he invest to China?
Yep.
Even the biology lab. Okay,
exactly.
and how he prevent with the American enemy like Russia, North Korea, and Cuba.
Exactly.
Okay, remember.
Yes,
okay,
yes.
and how he abused the power.
Yeah.
Him and his administration abuse the power, even deal with the Ukraine, and then investigation Trump campaign in 2016.
16, exactly. And then not only that, but Joe Biden, it's going to be all tied with Obamagate.
Yes,
okay?
and the only thing is I love it, Michael Flynn.
Yeah.
How many people on the Obama administration, including Joe Biden, want to unmask Michael Flynn?
Exactly.
So that's DOJ. They have on the list, but they're not going to publish the list. But they said Joe Biden name on that list too.
Wow, that's amazing.
And I love it. And then they asked Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden,
Gonna be
maybe,
testify.
yeah, he have to
Yes.
have testify.
Yes.
He have to testify on the vote on if the Senate go back to work, and
tomorrow.
they going to invite Hunter Biden to testify on the Senate what his relationship with Ukraine on that time 2014 to 2016.
Yes.
And then what he doing
In China. The
with the
communists.
hedge fund.
Yes.
Okay, and that heaven is very dangerous.
Yes, yes. And that ties up with everything. And it's going to be good. So hang on to your seat for this November 2020 and all this unfold with Obamagate.
Even they cover up the Hillary email too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
Yes.
cover up for Hillary for
Yes.
the. You remember the
Yes.
Russia they hacked into her
Exactly.
her server, her personal server.
Yeah.
She should be sent the email out when she
But
the
she
secretary.
delete. Yeah.
But she used her personal. It's not right.
Not right. You know, you have to work with the.
Yes,
you can't use it
that's
personal.
that's a lot of
Yeah.
things. We have to get open everything.
Exactly.
That's why in recent days they try to attack William Barr, and
Yes.
they asked some of the former official of the DOJ to ask William Barr resign because they try to attack it first.
Exactly.
They don't want
We
William
don't want
Barr
him
invest.
to investigate. Yeah, yeah. But we need William Barr,
Yeah.
to investigate this. And I know Trump is going to support all of this because this is great. I mean, the American, not only that, but the American people deserve the truth.
Yes.
Okay,
and
you guys deserve the truth, and it's going to be unfold, and it's going to be exciting time.
that I love it because President he patient.
Yes.
In 3 years already,
Yeah.
and whatever they attack to him,
Yeah.
he never opened anything to investigation Obama administrations, right?
Yes.
Until now,
Yep.
time to investigation.
Yeah.
So we have.
And you know what? If you think about it, it's kind of like a chess game. Chess game, you slow, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so slow. You have to have patience versus checker. You go so fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is a chess game, and Trump is playing very smart. And I think he's going to unfold. This is the right timing to unfold everything. Don't you agree?
I remember, on the Obama administrations, some of American people they became the hostage of Iran, and then Obama paid $1 billion to Iran,
Yeah.
and
That's
he
pathetic.
never published that information for the American people. Right now, we want to figure out how much he paid for Iran.
Exactly.
I
Oh,
love it
goodness.
because you know what? That's the Obama doing. That's why he tried to weak American people.
Exactly. And he's done it for the last, 8 years, right? Of
8
his
years.
presidency. And
Okay.
our nation is so hard to recover. But after Trump came in, he was able to bring unemployment down to like 3%, and bring our economy up. And the market was great until China and the Democrat wants to use the Wuhan virus
Yes.
to destroy.
But Obama, they have two mistakes, very big mistake with our allies. Okay, number one is 2012 when the China invasion the Scarborough in the South China Sea,
Oh, yes.
and Obama do nothing to help the Philippines.
Yeah.
And Philippines lost the Scarborough Island for
yes.
China. Okay,
Yes, I remember
But
that.
remember, Philippines is our former ally.
Yeah, exactly.
He should help Philippines, but he didn't do
Exactly.
anything. Then on 8 years, when Taiwan, they asked for the Obama administration to buy more weapons
Yeah,
to protect for themselves.
Yeah.
And Obama denied everything.
yeah.
Obama denied everything. and they weak our ally, like Taiwan, Philippines in Asia, and even in the Middle East too.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is that it's sad because he didn't even support the Israel, which are our allies as well.
Yes.
And with his administration, the people will remember, and then looking back. And that's why I feel like with Joe Biden, the vice president running a mate, is going to be Kamala Harris. So it's
I believe that he's going to choose Kamala Harris because not Michelle Obama.
No, because there's too much bad history.
Yeah, and the black people
don't
like
get
her.
The vote.
They won't vote for her.
Yeah.
Okay. Number one, number two, we don't want Obama come back though.
No.
Right?
No.
If Joe Biden got something and she became the president, that means Obama came back.
Exactly, for another 4 years. So the 8 years of enough of Obama, that's too much for America.
Too much. Because he black. He the first black people became
the
president, right?
Yeah.
But that only thing. He do nothing. He do nothing for our economy to have the
he's
people.
Just weak in American.
And American people go outside very weak.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for us as American, we are always known as a beacon of light to the world, and that a lot of nations are jealous of our nation, of our economy and everything, right? But once Obama came into office for that 8 years, he destroyed our reputation and who we are and our respect around the world. We have no respect. Okay, because Obama bowed down to Iran, I'm like, what?
That's why today I love Mitch McConnell. In recent day, Obama went out with the media and tried to attack President Trump, right? And Mitch McConnell, he said, hey, shut up your mouth.
That's awesome.
Shut up your mouth.
That's amazing because we have had enough as Americans, and we see the trick of the Democrats, and we've been so patient and so kind and gracious lately that we have had enough. So it's time that we're gonna fight back, fire with fire. And I think this November election, it's gonna be an exciting time.
Very exciting.
And not only that, but the Democrat people will turn and vote conservative because they're tired.
I believe most of Asian people they try to vote for President Trump.
Yeah.
But I said what I said, not enough because we need to take back the house.
Exactly.
So besides you vote for President Trump, I hope that you can vote for GOP. Because we need to get back the house. Exactly.
And as Democrats, I know people are voting for Trump for sure because they see how he is going to fight the bad guys for them. Because even the Democrats, some of the businesses, they say, I don't like what the Democrat governor is doing to us, our businesses, because they're losing out, right? And they're Democrats, okay? And so they're hating how the Democrats treating them. So honestly, they're going to vote conservative. The House of Congress, they're going to vote conservative. Local office,
and even in Congress too.
Exactly.
Okay, because
Federal,
this
state,
year very important.
Exactly.
Because we give President Trump for more power to prevent with China the CCP.
Yeah. So if we take back the House, the conservative, of course, it will give Trump more support. Okay, to fight the CCP, which we know they're up to no good. Okay, the CCP. So we need someone with backbone like Trump, who does not care about the communists. Okay, and he can fight them. So it's gonna be exciting, but we need to take back the House.
Of course, that's why we ask you guys go out and vote and try to convince you guys. Everybody go out and vote this time, and remember, do not vote by mail. Okay, drop your vote on a box because you know what? If you vote by mail, I'm not guaranteed your vote going to.
Exactly. So I know the state of California is legalized. So this general election November, every one of you will have to vote by mail.
Oh, he signed the executive order. But you know what? If violation, like I said, if violation the Constitution, maybe we can stop that before the 11th.
We might.
Before November.
Right. But if we don't, remember, if you get that mail in, do not mail it back. Okay? Go drop it in the box at the voter.
Drop in the box, yes.
Yeah, the voter office.
That's the only way you can protect your vote. Okay? If you mail it, I'm not guaranteed for that.
They're gonna say, "Oops, it's lost." Okay, that's what they did in
No, they did it
2018.
for 2012 to 2018.
Exactly.
We lose about 26.8 million vote.
Vote by mail. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
On this episode, very good news, and she going to be go out right for
Yes.
Raleigh
Yes.
this weekend.
Yes. Well, I'm going to. There's Sacramento on the 23rd, which is next Saturday as well. So this week there's a rally, of course, throughout Huntington Beach, Los Alamitos, all of them. Throughout, you'll find it on Reopen California.
Okay.
And you'll see it. There's everywhere. And then go to it. Attend it. That's your voice. That's your right. And not only that, the next step is we encourage you guys to open your business as in unity. Because in unity, we have power.
That's for this week. And anything else?
I want to leave you guys with a Roosevelt quote.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you know what? He stated the only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. So whatever you doubt today, you lose out in tomorrow. So today, take inventory.
You fight for that.
You fight for it, okay? So we're in this together, Americans, and we love you guys. And God bless you, and God bless the USA.
And see you on next week, and we have another
Exactly.
topic, good topic. I hope next week we have more news about Obamagate.
Exactly, that will be. It's going to be interesting. I think
love
it will.
See you next week.
Bye, guys.